23. I hope you guys are doing well. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. So let's see what is going on. Okay, so you guys are headed off on a new journey. There's something new. Doors have closed, new doors are opening. Now it's time for you to get going. Now it's also saying here that some of you do have an addiction, or you're dealing, or somebody around you is dealing with an addiction. It's saying here that some of you maybe were doing good, but now you're relapsing. So try to keep that in check. Try to keep that in check and try to keep it under control. Some of you, if you don't get this in check, you may lose a family member, children. Somebody will have to change residence. It could be you that gets kicked out of your residence due to addiction. Maybe kids can't live with you due to addiction. Some of you may fail a test of the substance abuse nature. And it's saying here, Scorpio, you may not get visitation anymore. Now, Scorpio, let's say that this is your partner. Could easily be. Let's say this is your brother, your cousin, your friend. Could easily be. Now, some of you are going to move, but they're saying that this move is for the better. You might not think so, but it is. Also, some of you, if you did lose a job recently, it's saying that this was for you to move forward. It's saying this is going to take you to Emperor or Empress status. So you might have some hiccups. You might have some stress over money, but it's saying the next job you get is meant to be. You're meant to get that job. So they're saying, like, don't stress too much, because everything is happening how it's supposed to. You might think you're a victim. You might think it's not fair. It's saying Spirit is bringing you into something bigger and better. Now, there could be something about your daughter, your spouse. Somebody could be pregnant right now. Somebody can't work because they're high-risk pregnancy right now. If you guys are interested in products or services, you can check out the description box. JamieZebra23.com is my only website. I offer same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I also have two other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and JamieZebra23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Also, reading specials are $25. Okay, so this is what we got going on here. Pregnancy. Somebody may not be ready for a baby to be born because they just don't have the money. So they may be at the mercy of in-laws, grandparents, sisters, cousins, brothers, family. Like, so somebody could be like, okay, I'm not financially stable enough right now for this, or I need a hand up, or there's something going on here to where somebody's not going to be able to go to work as fast as they would like, or won't be able to, like, pay their bills the way that they thought they would be able to, or somebody simply doesn't want to go back to work as quickly as they thought they could. You know, when people have no children and then they have their first kid, they're like, yep, as soon as this baby pops, I'm going to go right back to work and it'll be exactly the same. I mean, some people do. Some people do, but it's, for some people, it's really hard because, you know, you get connected to your baby and you don't want to be away from your baby. So this could be a case of that, to where somebody's like, you know, maybe it's not financially that they're not stable. Maybe it's emotionally they're not ready to separate, or they just can't. Now let's see what else for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Let's see. Okay. I am available 365 days a year, 7 days a week, all holidays. I have products on my website. I typically ship out the very next day. No extra fees for shipping, and reading specials are $25. Okay. So Scorpio, we got more. So yes, I do think it has to do with somebody having a baby and not wanting to go back to work immediately. Now we have here the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, the Page of Wands. There could also be a young person who's, like, threatening to move out, some issues with teenagers, preteens. I also see somebody that's supposed to be in rehab. They're leaving rehab early. I also see that somebody here is not keeping up with the terms of their probation, and they're going to be in some trouble here. Now, for those of you that don't have any kind of drama and chaos going on, you guys do have inheritance, but you just need to make sure that nobody steals it out from under you. So keep in touch, keep tabs on how it's being divvied up. If you know the name of the lawyer involved, or who's ever involved, who's in charge of the trust or whatever, I would email them, text them, make sure that there's messages going back and forth to show intention of, you know, in case they do try to run off with your money. Okay. So now, you have a fellow water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio who feels like who you thought would never contact you again, who would never take you back, who would never be nice to you again. It's like when pigs fly, they'll call me, or they told you that. Well, they're back. They're trying to get back together with you. You also have a Sagittarius or Aries that's trying to get back together with you. Okay, with the King of Pentacles and then the Two of Cups in the reverse, some of you have decided that you don't want to get back together with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. It's saying you just want to focus on your Nine of Pentacles. Some of you have major money problems right now, and that's all that you want to focus on right now for now. You know, if once you get your money problems in check, it's saying you could be open to dating, but right now you're not. What else for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers for the week? What do they need to know? I do have spell work on the 4th page of my only website. If it does say out of stock, simply check back in a few days. I don't like to accept orders unless I know for sure I can do the work the same night, same day. So that's why it's out of stock. But when I check back in a few days, it'll be back in stock. Okay. So it's saying here that the person that you guys are rejecting and you don't want to be with, they're doing a smear campaign on you because they can't believe that you're not taking them back. They can't believe that you're not interested anymore. It's like, it's impossible for them to believe this. It's also saying a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius is never going to change, Scorpio. You want them to change so bad and be your partner, be a team player. They're never going to change, Scorpio. It's saying they're not. I'm very sorry, but they're just not going to change. All right, guys, JamieZebra23.com to talk for now. Love you long time.